The Clock Tower. Atop the clock tower, which dates from about 1500, stand two bronze Moors, or African Muslims. Built originally to be giants, they only gained their ethnicity when the metal darkened over the centuries. At the top of each hour, these guys swing their giant clappers. The clock dial shows the 24 hours, the signs of the zodiac, and, in the blue center, the phases of the moon. Above the dial is the world's first digital clock. It changes every 5 minutes. The clock tower retains some of its original coloring of blue and gold, a reminder that, in centuries past, this city glowed with bright colors. An alert winged lion, the symbol of both St. Mark and the city, looks down on the crowded square. He opens a book that reads, Pax tibi Marse, or Peace be with you, Mark. As legend goes, these were the comforting words an angel spoke to the stressed-out evangelist during a stormy night right here on this island. Eventually, St. Mark's body found its final resting place inside the basilica, and now his lion symbol is everywhere. They really are everywhere. As a matter of fact, here, find 4 lions in 20 seconds. Ready, set, go. Let's see, we know there's one there on the clock. And there's one over there, yeah. Up on the church. Probably a lot on the church. Way over there, there's another one. All right, got it. 4 lions. They really are everywhere. Near the water are 2 large columns with statues on top. These 12th century columns were looted from Constantinople. In former times, the columns were used to execute criminals in hopes that the public could learn its lessons vicariously. Mark's winged lion sits on top of one. The lion's body, nearly 15 feet long, predates the wings and is more than 2,000 years old. The other column holds St. Theodore, battling a crocodile. Theodore was the original patron saint who was replaced by Mark. I guess stabbing crocs in the back just wasn't classy enough for an upwardly mobile world power. The Doge's Palace. The wedding cake, the tablecloth, or the pink house is also sometimes known as the Doge's Palace. This palace housed the fascinating government of this rich and powerful empire. It also served as the home for the Venetian ruler known as the Doge, or Duke. For 4 centuries, from about 1150 to 1550, this was the most powerful half-acre in Europe. The exterior is lacy and unprotected, a far cry from the heavy medieval castles of England or France. The Campanile. The original Campanile, or bell tower, was also the lighthouse guarding the entrance to the Grand Canal. It was a marvel of 10th century architecture, until the 20th century when it toppled into the center of the piazza. One night in 1902, it groaned ominously, sending people scurrying from the cafes. The next morning, crash! The golden angel on top landed right at the basilica's front door, standing up. The Campanile was rebuilt 10 years later, complete with its golden angel, which always faces the breeze. You can ride a lift 300 feet up to the top for the best view in Venice. It's crowded at peak times, but well worth it. Be at the top when the bells ring on the hour for an unforgettable experience.
At the base of the Campanile, on the side facing the square, find some modern scientific instruments that measure the sea level.
The Bridge of Sighs. On the left is the Doge's Palace. On the right, the prisons. It may look like a palace, but notice the bars on the windows. The Bridge of Sighs connects the two. In the Doge's Palace, the government doled out justice. The condemned crossed to the prisons by way of this covered bridge. It was originally known as the Prisons Bridge. Then, in the 19th century, the Romantic poet Lord Byron renamed it and gave it a fanciful legend, that the convicted paused on the bridge, pondered their future in the dark, dank prisons, looked out and got one last view of sunny, joyous Venice, and side.